That's only if he is in 6.
Bro. I don't know. I don't even know if they want him to be in 5 with how much they did not care about him in that game.
Yeah, since we
Can a
didn't care of
character
him.
get deconfirmed? Can a character get deconfirmed?
I was like,
I think
They're
so.
gonna try.
like,
Yeah, they
so in
will
the
try.
final update, you're gonna make it where the Barcelona has more intellect. I'm like, that move was not a problem. It was literally the only approach option he had.
Oh yeah, there is no training because they didn't put no training or no quick search or system works. Are you allergic to fucking quick search for some fucking reason? There is no
Yes.
quick search. You need to
Yes,
make
they
a
are.
fucking room and you need to wait until somebody gets into your room. Quick search. I don't want to wait until somebody walks into my room. Yeah, they smell like old man Cheetos and Doritos, but I don't need this shit.
Like old mean Doritos, Cheetos.
Fuck. They look like that guy from Toy Story 2, the collector.
Yeah.
Bald headed with the cheese
dang.
fingers. Oh, and he smelled like fucking hot shit.
Talking about boy Al,
Yeah.
I think his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy Al.
Come to Al's Toy Barn.
Yeah, Al's Toy Barn. Don't
It
mind
kinda
the
made-
Cheeto dust everywhere.
Also, I'm gonna just flat out say it. The villain, the other cowboy collector, the other cowboy, the evil one, who wanted like just Woody to just stay in his box and just be the first. That made no fucking sense. He made no sense at all. Like, wouldn't he want Woody to go so he can stay one of his best collections? I don't know.
No, he did. He was trying to trap Woody to keep going with him.
Yeah, he wanted Woody to go to, I think Japan is where they were getting shipped off to.
Yeah.
Because he really wanted to go to Japan, and he knew that without Woody in the collection, him and Jess weren't going nowhere. So he's like, you need to stay with us so we can go to Japan.
But see, I don't get why he didn't sue the airport.
Him and
Because
Jess
it
weren't
was
going nowhere.
obvious
So he's like,
they lost Woody. Like 100%. It was their fault.
yeah, I'm
they lost
surprised Al didn't do that either because, I mean, so we can go to Japan. They technically did lose his luggage.
What?
Yeah.
As far as he knows.
Yeah.
He doesn't know toys are sentient.
Like, he should have sued
Oh, Retro
the
Gaming
shit.
Star. Hey guys, how are you so far? I missed you all. I'd like to join a Discord server again if that's okay with you. Wait, he left there before?
You did? I haven't been on Discord in a while. I'm not gonna front with you. I just been working.
I only visited like twice this week.
I'll be on
I think that's
Discord
about
because
the
everybody's
time,
on
just
Discord.
So you guys know.
I've been working. That's all I've been doing lately. I've been working.
I had to construct an elaborate prank for the site I'm looking over and my own channel. Both were fun. Other than that, life's been beating the hell out of me.
I've also been on copious amounts of drugs with Chase.
Oh, what?
Her special needs to be super close range to fucking that. They nerfed her hard. This striker ain't as good as the previous.
Listen, man, they ain't nerfed no one hard. Ain't nerfed Vega because Vega didn't even need a nerf.
Yeah.
Vega just became trash. That's all Vega.
I mean, he was already trash. Now he's even more trash. I was like, why though? I don't understand.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna think I rage quit. I didn't. I got kicked. I didn't rage quit. No, I swear.
Oh.
What was I
Yeah,
looking at? Twitch.
See, this is the reason why there should always be an Xbox.
You don't have it in the
version.
description. Oh man, I can't believe you don't have the Discord invite in the description. Darn it.
Because Xbox niggas don't be that sweaty. They do, but they don't.
I can hear y'all now.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't have Discord link? I thought we had a Discord link in description.
We don't.
We don't.
Unless we still do it.
What am I paying for?
You're not.
Oh man.
Well, that's why. But
My man's coming with the quips today. What got you all hyped up? My nigga coming with the quips today.
That's why.
Oh, and we're live too.
Wait, we are?
Yeah.
Man, what are you saying? Cussing words? It's right. You didn't tell us what we allowed, bro. You're fired. Leave your badge at the front office, bro.
Fired. You're fired. You're done. You're over.
You're fired. You're done. You're gonna get docked, and you're gonna like it.
Not even this old news.
And we're live.
And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Epic Steve here. Welcome to tonight's podcast.
My wife says I got a big magical shroom for a penis, but
We have fun here.
We are all socially disturbed.
Melinda, I swear I don't.
If you look at it beside my hand, it definitely looks bigger.
Promise.
Yeah.
Hey
We're all
everybody,
gonna be
welcome to
hunted
the
down.
hey everybody, welcome to the Nice Podcast, where we talk about any of the gaming news or modern news what comes at a time. So I'd like to introduce myself and our guests. Myself, my name is Superstar DC, and next to me, everybody who is a guest will introduce himself, starting with Epic. Go ahead.
Epic Steve, big boss. You already know who I am.
The regular guest hawk,
Master Note.
also known as Gentle Giant Gamer. What up?
Manos.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Master Menos from Menos' Madhouse. How have you guys been today? Everyone's already antsy here.
Nancy has Suko, Kasuko, Doc, Nicole, San Diego, Doc. Yeah, a lot of people died. All right,
Yeah,
let's get into it.
Everyone been docked.
yeah,
But it's
everyone
okay.
got docked already.
It's okay. I ain't paying no one this month, so that's a pretty good month for me, actually.
Actually, I got paid a couple times, so that's why
Epic gonna
I.
pay me. Epic knows why he's gonna pay me.
I'm living life like Larry because I'm spending money left and right. All right, let's not get into that. But
Oh, are we sure we don't want to get into that?
I
Should we
kinda
let
wanna get to that.
everyone know what you've been spending your money on?
hey, if I can afford it, I'm fine, and I'm fine.
Okay.
Discord server invite is now in the description. Also placed it on streamer chat.
Oh, I'm feeling that delay. I am feeling that delay.
Are you feeling it now,
Feeling it
Superstar
now,
DC?
Mr. Quab. Feeling it now, Mr. Quabs.
I'm feeling that. Roll back 2 frames. Fucking. It was like
Yeah, he's
3,
really
boys.
feeling it.
Are you feeling it now?
Really feeling it.
Hey, at least it's better than our Street Fighter 5 rollback.
Oh, no. No.
Epic can say a thing or two about that.
Yo, listen. It doesn't work. I didn't understand. I was confused.
You know what? When in doubt, just press fucking buttons.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just press buttons in a fight game. If you can out press buttons to your opponent, you win. Fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. Fuck it all. I'm done trying to figure this shit out. I just want to play the game, and they're not letting me play the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
So let me play the game.
Yeah, and then you run into
you ain't
Pro.
playing nothing. You know what we might be playing though? We
What?
might be playing Master Minnows doing these sponsors.
Yeah. Starting with Inner Server.
I don't
Inner
believe you.
server.
Yes, we are.
Oh, all right. Let's
Screen
do
share.
Inner server.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, it's messing with you today. It don't give a shit. It's coming from
It's
Glenn.
messing with me too. That's why I moved it to you because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. 65% off all web hosting. You can get $250 per month, especially depending on the plan you bought. And there's multiple plans here. ASP.NET, the VSP special, and then there's the dedicated server, which will grant you a lot more. 30-day money back guarantee, of course.
Yeah, and 99.9% uptime. Once again, that's more uptime than Google. So,
oh, sweet.
I mean, 24/7 support.
Everybody's gonna
So,
still be using Google even still, but hey, it's more than Google though.
yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
there you
it's more
go.
than
I didn't go.
Like, so 24/7 support, that's literally all day, every day.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, sorry. Regular show reference. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
All day, every day. What?
All day, every day.
every day.
I play Pokemon Go every day.
Every day.
Yo, that kid can actually sing now, and he's not a kid anymore. He's actually like 18 or something like that. But yeah,
Sweet.
Well,
Also,
it would be
weird
hard to believe he got worse. Epic.
I mean, it's always possible though. Let's be fair.
Okay, you got me there.
That's always a.
I'm wise enough to admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong.
I don't. You're right. Epic. Just side with the son who's right. Who's more right? You're right, Epic.
Our next sponsor is Razer.
Oh, look at that man. He looking like he about to go into the fight with Tron. His nerdy.
They're making a Hypersense suit. My best guess is for VR.
April Fools.
April Fools.
Definitely April Fools. But I mean, it would be cool if they were.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Suit up, nerd.
It's April Fools at the time
You
of
look
this
like the
recording.
dork here.
you can go to Hypersense. You can't go to Hypersense. You could go to Razer.
Go to Hypersense. Hyperbolic time chamber. Let's go.
Link in the description. You can actually get real Razer products. Not the Hypersense because it's not real. But I mean, link is in the description. Razer's always having sales.
Yeah, the Hypersense is definitely a prank.
And now through this link, you actually get 2% off. So there you go.
Yeah.
He looks like he never gets laid, but he's trying.
God.
He's trying his best.
God.
He's trying his best, and that's all that matters.
That was what the VR was for, wasn't it? Skype kicks me at the wrong time. Oh my god. This is why I don't like Skype sometimes. Skype just kicked me out.
Oh, dang.
And it does it again. Oh my. No, not this
Gaming
display.
is
I'm sorry again.
But what they don't.
Boomer moments all around. I don't even get this way at Melis's Madhouse. Not to mention nor the main asylum.
Do it because.
It happened again.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna dock Minos again.
I mean, yes. But,
For Skype kicking me out.
Yes.
Yes. But,
Yes.
that's a story for a different time.
Wow.
With the
First K-Angels, drugs, now this.
bitch.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do something real quick. We're gonna stop streaming for a second, guys.
Okay.
We will be tonight's podcast. We will be right back. Just make sure you sit back and grab a snack because we will only take a short intermission. We will be right back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So this thing is just being crazy right now. And I was just testing it before we got on this podcast. It was working fine. Now it's been crazy. And then Middle keep getting kicked out of Skype. So we're just gonna try to get this resolved real quick.
All right.
All right.
Okay, I need you.
I don't have an intermission visual, but
I was
I
hoping for you
do.
to back up, but all right.
Now I'm muting everyone. Pardon me for the outdated visual. It's still on season 4 apparently. I need to make it the universal one.
Oh, I need one as well because you never sent me one.
Ouch. Sorry about that.
Super Doc number 3. Did I hear a Doc number 4 going on?
Trash.
Yeah, that is trash.
Hot.
Hey, Epic, play my beers. My beers is sorry because when I thought that, I can play decent beers, I looked online and see how everybody's playing the beers. I was like, oh. So the online does affect timing. Fuck. Yeah, my beers is trash because everybody else got way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
All right.
And we're live.
We're live
Okay.
again. Back. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, guys, on the main channel, to the people who are watching this, it will not be live. It will be recorded because Spectrum decided to April Fool's me today. So,
Skype April Fool's meet today as well. Did it twice.
So this will be a recording. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Continue with the sponsors. Get response. You can get your business on, grow your business online and your audience, engage with customers, boost online sales. All for the very horrifically high price of free.
I mean,
Oh my god, that's too expensive, even for me.
Yeah, that is staggering.
$3.99, that's way too expensive. For
Highway
me.
robbery.
Personalized tools for who you are, and it does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
Yeah.
Why are we doing our show on April Fool's Day? Because we can. April Fools. You thought we was not going to do a show, but we are. April Fools again. You thought that we could pay for an inner server, which you thought that we are going to put money up, and you don't even probably know what I'm saying. But April Fools again, because I can tell you right now, the inner server is free. You don't have to pay for anything, except for nothing, because it's free.
Yeah.
Free.
For free.
One more April Fool's for those that panic. For those that panicked, I'm obviously not graduating. Of course.
See,
Now that's
he's
the-
what we call a docked person, and if you're docked, you can't graduate.
Yeah, you know, he's always
to
sitting there.
anyway. Wow.
Fuck you guys anyway.
Fuck you guys.
Finally, Daz 3D.
The key to your 3D universe is downloading this for absolutely free. Yeah, that's another free thing. Listen, look at this. None of this is April Fool's, by the way. This is all real. Made in DAZ. And it also has NVIDIA Iray renderer, which is one of the best renderers you can get in the market that's free.
See, if I go to show Epic my work, like Epic, look at this work. I paid like $200 for it. Ain't it great? He's gonna look at me stupid because why didn't I just use DAZ 3D, which is obviously free?
And it has weekly freebies, so I mean, literally, you can get past having this thing and get a bunch of free stuff every week for the rest of your life. I mean,
But Epic, my work, it took me all day to do on a software that I'm using that costs $200 a month. I think that's pretty worth it.
Yeah.
yo, my work looks 10 times better, and I pay nothing. Who's the real fool? All right.
Oh man, I gotta go back because my work is now stupid, and I have to refund it. Do you think I can get my $200 back?
No.
Nope.
Oh no. That's 3D. Don't be a fool. Go get your free shit today.
Yeah.
Free.
Free.
You can make all of this for free. Seriously, all of this.
We're just gonna stop talking in English. We're all just gonna keep saying free.
We're just all going to keep saying free forever because it's free.
free.
Hmm.
We're going to be like one of those cartoon characters that only says one thing, like Pokemon or from Chowder. Rada, free, for free.
Pika, Squirtle. Pika. What the fuck am I saying Pika? The
For those
dude,
who
shut
don't
up,
know,
brother. Gonna get the guy.
I've actually reached out to the sponsors we have. I've reached out to most of them. Get Response has reached out to me, and that's how they became a sponsor. But like I reached out to these other sponsors. I reached out to Daz heavily because I was using this program, and I was like, "Yo, it'd be cool if they sponsored us," and now they are.
So here's the thing. I might want to see if we can take the podcast and actually try to spend it to an audience, but I don't know because the fact that we don't act, civilized over here. We kind of act how we want to act, and that can be good, and that can be turned up to 11 sometimes. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to be advertising to other people.
Oh, this podcast is not marketable at all.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, thank goodness.
We
So
talked about getting docked every time.
Yeah.
There's no way we're marketable.
Oh, thank God, because I'm like, we're not gonna.
Oh,
I was
no.
like,
Yeah, if it's
I can try to take this to Reddit.
if it isn't getting docked, someone said something totally sus.
Yeah, this podcast is not marketable at all. You don't have to beat around the bush. I know it. We all know it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We just have
We can offend as much as we want. Not really, but we will do our best not to.
imagine if we got sponsored by like Disney or something. We could say,
What you talking about?
I-
Disney,
I would
Disney owns a
believe-
share. Disney owns a share of YouTube, so technically we are kind of owned by Disney.
Yeah.
nah, I'm talking
No,
about
we're
owned.
sponsored by Disney.
Yeah, sponsored by Disney.
Like Disney got to control our speech. 2/3 of the things we say won't be able to be said.
Or they no
And
bow.
then we have to say Mickey every other fourth thing.
Oh, it's me, Mickey Mouse. I gotta agree to this guy.
But see, we couldn't do bad impressions, otherwise we would get in trouble. Which that was a decent impression, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, we could totally
Welcome to the
nuke.
Pastorine Smash. Gosh, I didn't know. Golly, I didn't know that Sora
Oh,
could
God,
be in Smash.
Mickey, I didn't know that we shouldn't put him.
Yeah, also we're forced to cut out the censorship corner because they're total censors themselves.
Oh, are we also gonna? Did you see Razorblades Mango video when he made about Sony?
I haven't
So,
yet.
Yeah, I
Have you
haven't.
seen that? Yeah.
I saw his Kingdom Hearts memories video. That was beautiful.
Razor makes some very nice videos. Check out Razor Blade Mango. I like him on a podcast again, but there's no topics we're going over that I feel like he'd care about right now. So we'll see. Like,
I really want to make a, I'm gonna respond to it now. Razorblade Mango, I agree with what you said. He literally said like, go watch the video. Actually, no, go watch the video if you want to know. He said, but just know that I agree to it. See, there you go. That's how you get other views and not spoil shit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I might go watch it.
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
will you?
Or will you? I'll have to do it after
April
this.
Fools? I don't know.
All right, let's get on to the first topic, shall we? E3 2022 was canceled entirely. Plans for a bigger E3 2023 return. So
That
I
one I
feel
got
like
it.
someone in this podcast said E3 will probably cancel this year. A very handsome gentleman. I feel like I know him.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Oh, I agreed with him.
Oh, it's me. But
Even though I said it too, and I kind of
Yeah.
called it from last year too.
I mean, we all called it. I mean, it's we saw this happening. I mean, it didn't take a mathematician to figure that out.
Yeah, it wasn't rocket surgery.
Rocket surgery.
Oh, we're surging rockets now. Let's go. But
Then my guy, you mean rocket science?
Or brain surgery?
No, never mind. That's rocket surgery. Put the two together. That's not
He
what-
meant rocket surgery. Could
put
you
the two
imagine
together.
a doctor has to fix a doctor and mechanics on each other's table looking at a rocket and saying, no, you touch it. No, you touch it. How do we fix?
Yo, I mean, if they're doing surgery, like I guess Astro Boy, that'd be rock surgery.
Yeah.
Doctor, we need some. We need
Don't
an
touch his
engineer.
funny bone.
Hang on, we need an engineer doctor. Think about that for a second.
Yeah, something's
You're a
wrong with his
doctor,
oil
you know
engine.
what?
We need to take him to the doctor right away.
Quick, we need an
Remember,
engineer.
you
Is
can't
anybody
touch his
engineering
sides,
here?
otherwise he explodes.
He's like, well, you know what? I'm out.
That's a
Actually,
terrible
back
game.
up.
That's a terrible game of don't drop hot potato, don't drop the bomb. Uh-oh, Timmy, you lose. Boom.
If you see his
Oh,
nose flash red,
The ESA,
You've got 2
ESA
seconds
confirmed
left.
that E3 2022 is canceled entirely. To quote them, "We will devote all our energy and resources to developing and revitalize physical and digital E3 experience next summer." Pressnet. Whether enjoyed or show or floor for your favorite devices, the 2023 showcase will bring the community, media, and industry back together in an all-new format and interactive experience. We look forward to presenting E3 to fans around the world from Los Angeles in 2023. Once again, Pressnet.
I mean, listen.
He means doubt everybody. But if I want to shed more light onto this, I agree with Review Tech USA, and to shed more light, what he was saying in his video was the fact that I don't want E3 to die and go because it represents a lot at my age, and it's like a celebration of video games, and it has press conference where game studios come out live and actually talk to the people. You know, that direct feeling on, oh, these are actually real people and real companies and people actually working on these games. Well, even though Ubisoft need to stop making that, we are Ubisoft and everybody in here is family. We don't care.
No, they need to stop dressing as clowns for Just Dance. That's what they need to stop doing.
Yeah. The fact of the matter is, I miss the live presentation of companies. I understand they could do digital, but I'm gonna miss the live presentation of companies because it felt special. It felt different. These digital presentations are fine. Don't get me wrong. And I know they're going to be the new norm. Well, they've been the new norm, but they're going to like pretty much outdate E3, and E3 is going to be another thing. And then sooner or later, they're going to stop doing the show because they're in trouble for that. But at the exact same time, I'm going to miss the live presentations. The live presentations just elevates that experience to another level.
Yeah.
And I wish companies would do it, not every time, but time to time. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's the
E3,
same, but
I will miss you when you leave. I will miss you.
maybe it's time for another conference to take the reins.
It's not the fact that there's going to be
suck.
another. It's not the fact that there's going to be another conference. It's the fact that it's so expensive to attend E3 because companies feel like they don't feel like they need to put on like a big show anymore. They just need to put out like a video and that could be it because Nintendo paid the way for that. But the thing was, putting on a big show actually kind of felt a little special. It kind of felt, wow, this is PlayStation, and I would like to go out and buy a console because whatever they show is hype. But nowadays, it just don't. A video is fine, but it just don't. I don't feel that hype for this company anymore.
Exactly. E3, if you really want to bring yourself back from like the point of extinction, number one, step up your entertainment value. Like legitimately. You guys have enough companies that sponsor your asses to rent out that giant ass building. Now, alone also, you got all these people that spend so much money to attend, and the only things you really do is just show off a video. Come on, where's your showmanship? And then another thing you could do, easy enough to do, is host some video game tournaments while you're there. On the new stuff. No one's ever played before. Video game tournament today.
Hasa, I'll be honest with you, and I think either most of us can agree or disagree on this one. When they start to let the random people, when they start to let the other people in, and it's not the press, E3 kind of went down the shitter because of that shit. That's how I feel. Like when they started letting like people in instead of just press, I feel like because the fact that they feel like they have to cater to everybody, is the fact that I feel like E3 has gone down the shitter. I wish they went back to press because it felt like this exclusive club that, only a select few people could go, and they actually can get interviews and talk to the people in the industry, and we get insights on games and all that shit. It felt special. It felt cool. But now the fact that, anybody can, like, any Joe Schmo can just buy their way into E3, and the fact that people don't even get to play all the games or see everything because there's just so many fucking people there, and now E3 feels like they need to cater to a bigger crowd. I just feel like it kind of ruins it a bit. That's just me.
I get where you're coming from, but my argument is if they really want it to be a better experience for people, they need to put more into the showmanship of it. They're already charging people an arm and a fucking leg for this thing. They need to be showing one of the best supports they can to their fan base by giving them more showmanship. They need to be like, come here and see one of the most extreme stunts in the world ever done before your eyes. Just something. Like, it bores the tears out of me as I watch it now.
Hasha, understand that this is E3 stands for Electronic Entertainment Expo. I think that's the thing that's trying to mean.
E3 times, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Since when did they let any old Joe in?
Since the past, well, I mean, I guess you don't count COVID. Since the past, like 3-4 years, they were, if you paid, it was like $700, I think, you would get in.
Dear God.
I mean, it costs a lot of money. It's not cheap.
By the way, it used to be even more expensive than that.
It used to be $1,500.
Wow.
And that's for one day. 3 days would be more. But
and I remember because me and Epic wanted to go, and we was about to plan a trip there, but plan fell through because it got too expensive. It really did. It's like $1,000 for a ticket, and then it's like we're just talking about the ticket. We're not even talking about the hotel, the night stay, where we're gonna get food and all that shit. So yeah, that shit's expensive.
Yeah, that was that got
for
crazy.
1 day.
Yeah, and if you're trying to get like the whole like all access ticket, that was a all access pass. That was that was a lot of money.
Oh, they tried to get your eye, and there wasn't. And to be honest, like you don't want to be at the E3 the whole day. You want to go there for like a couple of hours, then you want to leave and explore LA, and then probably hit up some few bars or some few clubs and all that shit. Have a good time while you're in LA.
Yeah,
and then go back the next day. So yeah. So it's like if you did get the all access, E3 felt like more like having a reason to go up there to chill. And then also do other stuff than anything else. So yeah. Yeah, I can go. I'm done. Sorry.
That's all I can say.
I'm done too.
I agree with everything it's saying. When they started letting the average Joe in, it did kind of go down. But also, what Hot Sauce said, the showmanship did go down as well. Like
they have such a huge venue, and it's an expo. Like, make it an expo. Don't be like, I'm gonna hoard this shit. Come on, like we're all fans of your games and stuff, but if you're gonna let us down that much, you should start paying us to come here.
It's show and tell, not hide and seek. I didn't think of myself. One of the YouTubers I watched said that, but I like how they did it.
Well, it's the fact that their big attraction, the big thing, it's the fact that the big three, the big game companies are here, and they're going to have press conferences, and they also going to be live on the show floor. You'll be able to play demos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they should. I mean, this is not me trying to say one company's better than the other, but I think every company should do something like the Nintendo Treehouse, where after the E3 showing, you could go there and talk to like Kate and Krista from Nintendo Minute back, when they were still with Nintendo. They're not with Nintendo anymore as of this year, but like you could go talk to them, and then they had like this like whole couch set up and everything, and it was pretty cool. I think other companies should have done something like that.
Also,
where you actually feel part of it.
Also, Nintendo needs to chill. They've been on a you don't no, you're not supposed to. I'm not gonna raise this, but they've been on a whole anti-piracy to the point where it's like I don't even know if they know what they're trying to protect anymore. And on a shitty service, anti-piracy, not understanding the American demographic, and not even just not understanding it, they just flat out don't even care.
Yeah, that's what happens. You have a bunch of older Asian men who know nothing. But luckily, after this year, most of them are retiring. So hopefully, get some new blood in there.
Yeah, let's get some new blood in there because a lot of them don't even know what the fuck they're doing. But
yeah,
they just
either don't know what they're doing,
works.
or they're even worse. I don't have any hope at all there.
Better be happy that the fact that whatever they're doing is working.
Damn.
All right, next topic.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to do the what do you want to do the next topic? Jason R or what?
Jason Arsenet's topic.
All right. Yo, this music's so nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm at the lobby waiting for a fucking challenger. I've been waiting.
You've been waiting for a while. I've been
You've been waiting for a while.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a whole while. We've heard that theme for 4 minutes now.
I was in a match one time, and then after the match finished, they instantly kicked me to the menu. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, because I've been hearing this music for a good minute now. Good lord.
I'm about to stop and just put on Maximilian and just watch him play because I can't get into the game.
Yo, that's crazy. So there's a Valorant streamer.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about Valorant. I do not like that game. But there's a streamer named Jason R who got accused of muting and blocking women he streamed with. That was a whole brouhaha. People were getting big mad about it. And honestly, god dang.
Sorry, I can't.
DC's team got mad too.
Sorry, we're in the match.
But basically, people were getting mad because they're saying he's been misogynistic, which I'm just going to do something for people real quick because I feel like people keep misusing this word. So I'm just going to Google it right now. I'm going to give people the exact definition of it. So
it's lost its mean. It's already lost its meaning at this point.
So listen. So to be misogynistic, you're being strongly prejudicial against women. What did I just say? Strongly prejudicial against women. All right. So you listen, deciding not to play versus women is not you being strongly prejudicial against them. It's you making a decision not to play against them because you yourself don't want to. And he said, and it came out, he was like, yeah, between him and his wife, it was just decided that he wasn't going to do that. And honestly, it's his game. He paid money for the game himself. He can play against who he wants. Like, if I don't want to play against kids in the lobby, I don't have to. He don't want to play against women in the lobby. He's not required to do that. Now, if he was just sitting there bashing women saying, I ain't gonna play with women because all women suck or something like that, then you'd have an argument there. But no, he just didn't play against them.
Yeah, just didn't play against them. And it's personal preference.
Yeah, so
I don't see why anyone's yelling at him when there's been the exact opposite happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of women streamers who don't want to play against men, and I don't have a problem with them either because I don't care. It's your choice.
It's your choice in the end.
So this topic is more on the fact, it's more on the line on, yeah, he did nothing wrong, and I understand both sides because one side is like, I understand both sides, but he's in the right. If you don't want to play with female gamers, he doesn't have to. He's like you said, he ain't coming out here saying fuck women or anything like that. He's like what Ninja said. he just doesn't want the crowd to be like, shipping, having people ship people together because they're playing with another famous streamer or they're playing with a certain type of streamer. Like if Epic played with Pokemon, he doesn't want everybody to associate like thinking that these Pokemon's like Pokemon's boyfriend.
Yeah, especially if I have a wife, because then people are like, how do you feel that your man's with Pokemon? It's like, it's just, you don't need none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or end up coming up with a surprise guest and they draw huge conclusions there. I've seen 3 events like that happen already.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and basically he released a tweet longer, I guess, apologizing for his actions. I don't really think he should apologize with his Twitter, but
no, he should never have apologized.
They're not going to accept that apology. I can tell you that.
Yeah, they never do.
Also, he got in with one of his friends, Tarek. I don't know how to pronounce his name because I don't watch Valorant. And I could see both sides. He was upset that Tarek didn't vouch for him when he was being called misogynistic. And Tarek's whole thing is because he didn't. He's like, the behavior that he saw Jason R doing wasn't something he felt he should defend. I'm like, I feel like you going on stream saying that you don't agree with him not playing with women, and you essentially know what's going on. I feel like you could have talked to him, because on the stream where Jason R ended up telling people why he wasn't playing with women was because him and his wife had already worked that out. I feel like Tarek could have just asked him that when this whole situation first happened. So I don't think he should go on Tarek's stream cursing him out, but at the same time, it's like, if you're someone's IRL friend, shouldn't you ask them?
Yeah.
I don't know. That just, like, I just feel like if I was doing something that seemed weird, I feel like Hotsot, as my IRL friend, would ask me separately outside of all this stuff what's going on, and then I explain it to him.
Yeah, I would be that friend that would be like, that has to question you, because you always need one friend that's going to be honest with you, even if you don't want to hear something. Because if your friend that you know is honest to you without a fault, like hardcore, I'm sorry, but your hair looks stupid after you got a haircut kind of guy. And they're honest to a fault with you about that kind of stuff, and they question your decision on something you just did, you really need to question yourself. Like, you need to take a step back and look at that situation again.
Yeah. So like I say, I can look at both sides. Like, I don't think Tarek was being a bad person, but at the same time, I really don't understand why he didn't just ask Jason R before all this stuff spiraled out of control. Jason R initially was trying to hide the fact that he was blocking women and not, playing with them. He was initially trying to hide that. Then he came out and said why. I don't think he owed internet explanation. Once again, it's his game, it's his stream. If he doesn't want to play against women, that's not been misogynistic. I remember, I think Amarath and like Alinity and stuff, and some other female streamers were talking about how that was misogynistic behavior. I'm like, you guys are not using that word correctly.
It's basically lost its meaning right now.
You mean
how much is incorrectly used?
So they could have said it's kind of sexist because they probably don't know the situation. But misogynistic, I don't know. That's not good.
Totally
I mean, if he's not interacting with them, he's not been misogynistic. Like, he's not even interacting with them. So by definition, he's not been misogynistic.
He's not being. Oh, never mind. He's not even being misogynistic or sexist. He's just avoiding me. He's just avoiding particular.
I mean,
that's ugly because he's married.
When we had a small discussion before the stream about this, I said that there are legitimately people of women.
Gynophobia.
Some cases are so bad that they can't even hear a higher pitch. Gynophobia. that they're so afraid of women that they can't even hear them because they'll literally freak out. So if you look at like that scenario, yes, this guy doesn't have that because he has a wife and everything. But at the same time, he's trying to be respectful of his wife's wish of, hey, I just don't want you playing with other girls. Okay. Yeah, to most of us, it seems a little awkward of like, there are so many there are so many gamers in the world that are girls that, of course, you're going to run into some of them, but at the same time, he's trying to uphold her wish. Are you really going to get mad at him for trying to do something that his wife asked him not to do?
Yeah, and there's people on Twitter and the other things saying, "Oh, well, that's not a healthy relationship." It's not up to you to decide how a relationship is. Their relationship can be perfectly fine, and that's just how they feel. Yeah, it is what it is. That's them. I don't care what they're doing in their bedroom. I don't care what they're doing in a relationship.
Okay. So, real quick, let's define a healthy and unhealthy relationship. The whole point of a unhealthy relationship or a toxic relationship is the fact that one person is doing something the other person don't want the person to do, but they got to comply because they want to stay in a quote-unquote healthy relationship. That's pretty much what a toxic relationship is I know you're beating me, but I like you and I still want to stay with you, so I'm not going to allow you to beat me. That's a toxic relationship, and that is not a healthy relationship. But when both parties agree and the person is like, oh, yeah, like he feels the exact same way and he feels happy about the decision and not combative in any way, that's not an unhealthy relationship. That's just a weird relationship.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just because it's not what you think is the ideal relationship, it's not unhealthy, it's not toxic. It's just, and like people giving him hate and death threats, and his wife hate and death threats. That y'all know y'all ain't nothing worth
I'll
that.
be wrong for that.
Like you could say that I'm wrong. If I got a problem with him saying I'm wrong, I can call me out. I don't really care. But I feel like a lot of relationships nowadays are more idealistic. Like everybody have a standard to what a relationship is, than the fact of everybody has a idealistic or what they think a healthy relationship is, instead of actually knowing what a healthy relationship is. And that can also kind of draw problems too. So.
They're either idealistic or short-term and transactional, either or, and that's nowadays.
So the point of him sweeping this on the rug and not trying to make, I bet you he wasn't really trying to make this a big deal. And when everybody found out, it became a big deal. That's the problem with it. And in his spot, I don't think there was a winning for this action, for this thing, because if he would have came out and said, "Hey, I don't want to play with women because my wife and all this stuff, and I don't want to assume," he could say that, and some people understand, but he would still get slammed for it. And
Ninja got slammed when he came out and said that.
Yeah. And now the fact that he came out like this, which I feel like this is the best possible way he could do it, because now he came out like this and he has to explain. I don't feel like this is the best possible. I don't know. All I can say is, cat's out of the bag. He has a wife, and he didn't want rumors to come out and all that shit. So he felt like he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, basically the same deal as Ninja.
Yeah.
And they said the same thing about Ninja until he had to set them straight.
And some people are still trying to say Ninja's misogynist, which, once again, you're using the word wrong. Like, just because you don't want to deal with a specific, if you're a woman that doesn't want to deal with men, there's nothing wrong with you on that. If men don't want to deal with women, there's nothing wrong with you on that. You can decide that this is your game, your life, your stream. If y'all don't like the fact that he's not streaming with women, or playing against women, then you don't have to watch your stream. You don't have to donate to him. You don't have to do any of that. But if you keep doing that and keep complaining, it doesn't make any sense.
It's like saying, for where they using the word misogynistic when they're using it wrong. It's like saying a guy's really homophobic, but he has a boyfriend. That doesn't make no sense.
Oh yeah, I said people just keep using these words incorrectly, and I just don't understand. Like, for example, my friend Hotside, he's a white gentleman. He's been called racist multiple times. It's like, it's always laughable because like, what about him is like, just the fact that he's white, you decide to make him racist.
Wow.
So,
I like Epic knows this about me, and anyone that knows me IRL will say that I do not tolerate racism. Like, if I see it, I shut it down. No matter how many people's involved, no matter if it's a small matter, big matter, no matter what's going on, I will usually step up and call that person out in front of whoever's there, or even if it's just us. I still call it out.
yeah, so
He's not called Gentle Giant for no reason, y'all.
exactly.
It's the fact that he is nice and he ain't gonna outright go do something for you. It's like how everybody is. Come at them sideways, you're gonna get sideways. That's it.
That's always been me thing. I don't really understand. Like, people are really hurting these words. So when you have those real misogynists out there, and you finally speak on those people, everyone's just gonna think about this and not even pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Like how racist has been thrown around. Like you can tell if somebody's a true racist from the fact that they hate a particular race so much that they'll go out of their way just doing anything to condemn that race.
Slander them.
For instance, we've had actors go on Twitter and actually tweet some of those racist things, and they don't come out. But you have someone say, "I don't believe they should have a black person play a white person in history." Racist? Like, what?
They've been doing the opposite too.
It's the same principle as I don't believe like a white actress or a white actor should play a foreign character. Like,
yeah,
that to me that doesn't make sense. There are plenty of actors and actresses that can act as well as the people they pick, or even better in most cases, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just going to say, but they decide to pick these people maybe because of their following, maybe because they've already been in some bigger movies, whatever the case. They could. It's always hard to say that they made the right choice.
Yeah, it's like that Gods of Egypt movie. There wasn't a single foreign person in that movie, and it threw everyone off, and that's why it didn't do what I was one of the reasons to do well. But I was just like,
and the exact same, even double, has been happening with voice actors and actresses lately. Well, on the Western side, anyway.
It's like the Ghost of the Shell movie. Like, Scarlett Johansson, you're a great actor. Don't get me wrong, but you're no commander. You're not. No, I don't. You're not the commander, dog. You're not in Ghost of the Shell. You're not the main.
They got a person to play her mom, and that's a real Asian woman. And she actually is a very decorated actress. Of course, not here in the West, but I mean, she was a decorated actress, and they got her to play the mom. I'm like, why did you go that far to get a real Asian woman to play the mom? You
you got an American woman to play the main character, but you have an Asian mom, which that don't make no sense.
And the character's originally of Asian origin. That's live action voice acting, though.
Like they legitimately they legitimately put everything around Scarlett Johansson essentially how the anime went, but then they said no, but you're gonna be white, but you're also Asian, I guess. I don't know.
And let me make this clear. We are the Nice Podcast. We're not racist. We don't care like what race play each character, but we do understand where it means like we do understand what it means for integral characters to play integral parts. And what we mean by that is if you have a live action Dragon Ball Z and you're having a black guy playing Goku, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people saying something about that.
Yeah,
I'd be saying something about that.
Yeah, in case it's where if it isn't any racism, it's totally misandrist. If it's totally misandrist, it's something else really bad.
Miscast. That's what I'm going to use. A lot of characters feel miscast.
Yeah. So moral story. Stop using this word. I mean, you're not using it correctly. I just read the definition for y'all. So use this word right. Like it's not misogynistic to not want to play with women. I mean, it never has been, and never will be. Like if he was saying, F all women suck, the only thing they're good for is this, then yes.
Also for the people who are saying Goku is Asian, Goku is not Asian, he's an alien. Get that right.
Yeah, Goku is definitely an alien. Like there is no.
Yeah, it's totally an alien. He doesn't have a race tied to him.
Yeah. I mean, it's sand race, and that's it.
You could say Bulma's Asian, but it does take place in a fiction. It does take place in a fictional world where there is no type of Asian or anything. There's
honestly there could be an argument Bulma's European, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
DB evolutions suck. Let's continue.
That's
You're a daily reminder that bullshit existed, everyone.
And they try to make a number 2.
Thanks to M. Night Shyamalan, where he was like, he didn't care. I think it shows, man. I think it shows.
All right.
I apologize to the Dragon Ball Z audience. I didn't think that his property had a lot of pull over here in the West. What? Somebody needs to do their research.
Research and directors do not go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm. They never do their homework today.
Server issues lock Gran Turismo 7 owners out of single player races.
Yes. 30-hour outage highlights the problems with always online DRM. Along with the expected server outage has meant that Gran Turismo 7 owners haven't been able to access a large portion of a single-player game for more than a day. The scheduled server maintenance timed around the release of version 1.07 patch for the game was initially planned to last just 2 hours starting at 6 a.m. GMT on that Thursday morning. 6 hours later, though, the official Gran Turismo Twitter announced that due to an issue found in update 1.07 will be extending server maintenance period. And it lasted for over 32 hours. Unquote.
Yo, that game better have got a good update. It better be running smooth. But Sony, why?
What happened, Sony? You used to be cool. Actually, quoting article.
What happened was they made cars. Well, they changed the pricing of the cars and made cars very fucking expensive for no reason. And now they're doing single player DRM, which it doesn't need to be there.
I just don't understand it though. Like, if it's single player, why do I need online?
Why do you have to be online if it's single player?
Don't they have like multiplayer races?
They do, but the single player portion of this you couldn't play it because it's always online because the always online DRM.
Same with me.
You could play a single player race. You couldn't just play the game normally without going online because you had to go online to not go online. Doesn't even make sense to say.
I'm just gonna say this: just go play Forza.
Forza is definitely a better game. That's not because I'm an Xbox. But no, Forza is a significantly better game than Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
has been for a while.
Forza or Mario Kart
number 2.
And it's sad because it's usually PlayStation themselves that fuck the Gran Turismo up. It's not even the game. It's usually PlayStation meddling or corporate meddling that fucks.
It's always online DRM and then pricing the cars at close to real world prices. That was their actual. What? I was like, why though? Why?
Yeah, why?
Hey, no, sir. I see you have that $100,000 in your pocket. You sure you don't want to buy a real? You don't want to buy a real life version of this virtual car? A virtual of the real life.
Oh yeah. Car. We can follow up with this second part. Gran Turismo 7 ended up becoming Sony's lowest user rate game on Metacritic, and players are actually legit unhappy with microtransactions and reduced credit payouts. Right that's the second part of this disaster.
That's what I was talking about, that whole pricing thing. They're like, oh yeah, we want to be like, okay, listen. I know it's a simulation game, but I don't want you to simulate the prices. What they simulate gas prices? Are they gonna be through the roof? See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like,
What do you mean I have to pay $4.99 for premium gas in my car? What do you mean I have to?
Like, when does it stop? Like, I need to know.
Dad, I need to use your credit card because I need like $100 because I have to use premium gas.
Yeah.
For your
Dad,
car?
I need gas in the car. You don't drive. Oh no, I'm driving on Ford. I'm driving on Gran Turismo. Oh, what? $100 for your take up on a Gran to what?
Just Matson that card out. No, thank you.
And I'm probably gonna need another 100 because I need to finish another race. 100 per race because it eats up a lot of gas. What? So get off my phone.
Son, if you don't get my face, boy,
if you don't get out of my face. Oh man, I'm about to snatch the soul from your body.
Yo, I can feel Hot Side thinking. What you think about Hot Side?
I'm not thinking. I'm just in pain.
No.
Oh, understood.
I'm in pain too over the stupidity. It doesn't make. If I'm playing single player, I shouldn't have to be online to not be online. And then the whole microtransactions with the whole trying to coincide with real world prices for cars. I don't care.
What?
I'm playing the game to get away from that.
I'm just gonna say this. This is what I hate about modern gaming nowadays. Modern gaming, but dog, everything does not have to be online or a DRM. Can I really just play a game that doesn't need to connect online and just play a game throughout, straight through, no online or nothing? I could just play the game, finish it within 16 or 11 hours, and not have to be like, oh, I have to play like a 40-hour game. Or like it's an open world, so you got like over 200, 300 hours. No, I don't want a 200, 300-hour game. I want a 16, 15, or even 11-hour game. That's it.
Yeah.
And after that,
if it could be good, fun-packed action with some replayability for 16 hours, I can do it. There's no problem with that. Forza,
same here.
I keep saying Forza because Forza is the better game. Gran Turismo is a very beautiful game. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
But past that, I don't know why you get that game over Forza, over like Mario Kart. Like those are racing games as well, and they're significantly better.
Why would you pay premium? Why would you pay an amount of premium gas for microtransactions there anyway? Once again, we're gaming to get away from that, not still have it.
I'm gaming to get away. Like, I don't want to pay close to real world prices for anything in a game. I don't want real world to be put into your mouth when you're talking about a game. It's like,
it's the fact that it's not the fact that they had microtransactions. It's the fact that they had it and then they changed it. Like it was all of the cards was low prices, and then after embargo and reviews are up, then all the prices just skyrocketed. That's also the one of the biggest issues.
Wait, they reduced credit payouts? Oh dang! I'm just reading that thing. Oh snap! So you don't even get as much credit? Oh man, that's crazy.
Yep, they did that too. So this game is literally not called Gran Turismo. This game is called Do Not Buy My Game.
This is how you don't make a game 7.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to continue with the third part of this, director actually apologized for all this crap. They promised to reestablish the reward system with greater balance. Yeah, higher balance is more like.
No, you know what's funny is the developers over this aren't the ones who wanted this, and that's what always upsets me. Is developers are the ones who are going to get punished for this. Yeah. And they never even wanted this.
Yep.
They just wanted to make a game. And they did, because the game looks good and plays phenomenally. It's just Sony added all this other stuff to it that just didn't work. And now people are mad and probably won't get their next game. And Sony's going to get mad at them because they're not bringing any money. And it's going to be like, well, we can't because you keep meddling.
Yeah. See, I can't say that because companies like Bungie exist. What I'm gonna say is, it depends. Like I need to see Gran Turismo, the new one, because I don't see anybody talking about it. I don't see anybody playing it. I need to see.
Yeah.
I need to see, does the microtransaction, is that the core function or does it just feel like an add-on?
Well, the microtransactions, the problem with that is like, so they start you off with 2 cars, and you can easily get a 3rd car with the money you get from races. The problem is the other cars, they do cost a lot of money, and what you relied on was called credit payout. Credit payouts you got from your races, and like whenever you got a new car, you basically got in-game credit for your next purchases and stuff. Sort of like how the real world works with actual credit. So they reduced those credit payouts. So now you're essentially just spending full price on each new car you get, which once again they're trying to coincide with real world prices. So you're paying hundreds of dollars for new cars. Essentially in this game, past the 2 to 3 you have towards the beginning.
No. Fast.
It was so stupid. I felt like I lost brain cells explaining that. But yes.
Yeah, I lost brain cells with that too.
So, yeah.
I
reward
understand
system.
perfectly.
All in all, this is complete trash. They totally tanked the game.
Yeah, they're reestablished the reward system with greater balance, which basically all that's them saying is we're gonna put the payout system back, which I don't know why you took it out.
They know why they took it out. They know because they wanted you to spend money. That's it. All this was greed. This had nothing to do with anything. All this was greed.
Then having the same release window as the giant juggernaut Elden Ring. What apparently them tanking because of that was not enough. They had to pull this.
Also, don't ever. This is like a memo for companies everywhere. For some reason, they need to listen to. They need to know that. Don't you ever release a game around something that's been one of the most anticipated games in the last 2 years. Don't fucking ever do that. Do that dumb shit again. Fuck was y'all thinking? Releasing a game right around Elden Ring, it's like Call of Duty releasing, it's like Titanfall releasing around Call of Duty and Battlefield at the time. Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Who was the fucking idiot that did that? He should get fired.
Yes.
Oh, and the first of the Horizon series, if I'm mistaken, it had the same release window as Breath of the Wild 2, and Breath of the Wild 2 blew right up.
Breath of the Wild 1.
And left one. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm tired. My coffee wore off.
Yeah, but Breath of the Wild came out the same. I think that they were only like a few days apart in Horizon. Horizon did decent, but it didn't do as well as it probably would have had it not released around this exact time as Breath of the Wild. People were anticipating Breath of the Wild because it was Breath of the Wild. It's Zelda. But I don't know. Gran Turismo, they send it out to die. They send it out at the most inopportune time. On top of that, they said, the things people hate about 6? Yeah, let's do that, but even worse. And it's like, how improve? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm always saying this. I hate microtransaction video games. I like the old days when they just sell me a game, I buy the game, I play a game, and I'm done with the game.
But I have no problem with microtransactions. Yeah. I just hate it when they added these $60 games. Like, you paid $60 for a game, you get to pay some more just to play a game. Yeah. You already paid $60.
Also, what's wrong with purely unlocking stuff?
Yeah.
It did stuff to unlock new stuff back in the day.
I hate it when it's like you pay for a game, let's say a AAA rated game, something that's the top of the top, the best of the best, and then you add microtransactions to it. Like, dudes, you just spent over 3 years building this game, and you want to make even more money that you were already going to make on this game. Like, that's why, honestly, if you're going to make more money, I think it should be a map pack instead of like this microtransaction BS.
To change that?
Like Call of Duty did, where it's like, oh, you can have all these maps all at once if you want. It's just going to cost you 12 extra bucks. That makes sense to me, rather than each map is going to be a transaction of $10 each. It's just getting ridiculous to the point of all these to unlock elements of a game, you're having to pay microtransactions.
Yeah, because like I said, you pay because it just makes me wonder. So essentially, I paid $60 for 3 cars because I have to pay for other cars with real money. That you can earn that money within the game. Now you know that I ain't earned that money within the game. I got to play the game for like 5 years to have enough to buy 1 car. We're not even going to try to go there with that.
Street Fighter, Street Fighter.
Exactly. But you have fight money. You know we ain't getting enough fight money to buy no character.
Yeah. They know. We barely get enough to buy. I had an argument with someone at our college about that. And Hot and I just had to walk away. Well, he had to get me to walk away because the dude wasn't making any sense with that. He said, we have fight money.
He really wasn't.
They don't give you enough fight money to buy a single character.
Yeah.
It's like doing the GTA heist.
You have to grind like super hard in order to do that.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the problem with a lot of certain games too.
When you beat the story, you beat everybody's story. That's enough for at least 1 or 2 characters. There's like a lot of characters in that game now, by the way.
Yeah. So you have to get them all through fight money. It's like I have to play the game 12 hours a day for 5 hours, like a 12 hours a day. 7 days a week for 5 years to get enough fight money to buy like 1 or 2 characters. I'm like, that is not a good trade-off. Like, I mean, it's just not. So, and Gran Turismo, it was essentially doing the same thing with cars. It's like, yeah, you could earn enough from winning races, but you're not gonna make enough within a good time frame. It's gonna take you like 3 years before you have enough to buy that 1 car. Like, no, so you're gonna have to use real money.
Minos, how many more topics we got?
We're on the Nintendo area. We're on the Nintendo area now. There's
that didn't answer
2
the
topics.
But
I answered the question. How many more topics we got?
So,
he got quiet.
He got quiet.
11 left. Some of them are short though.
Some of them are short. No. You understand, right? It's already past midnight.
Yeah, I'm getting early sleepy right now. Either we either blast through them or I might stop in the middle of that. So let's keep going, I guess. But I am very tired right now.
Moral story: I'm not paying $60 for 3 cars. All right, next topic.
Yeah.
Agreed. Next.
Yeah, this one's the quick shot one. Dragalia Lost is being discontinued after July 2022. And this
I
got
forgot
announced
about
just
that
now.
game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was fun though. I forgot about it. Rest in peace. That's all I'm saying about that.
Nintendo didn't push it as hard as they wanted to, and they thought that they can get into the mobile market through that game. Little did they know that it was a fun game, but it quickly fell off because, like I said, Nintendo don't push their mobile division like that. So
Plus they had more with the Fire Emblem Heroes anyway. This was their own IP, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, they're pushing Fire Emblem Heroes way more than they're pushing this game.
Yeah, far more. Thankfully, they went out this way instead of another scummy practice that Aniplex did with the English version of Magia Record. They actually had their top sellers. They actually had a festival month where they had the top sellers at Raid Up. Only then at the end of that month suddenly say, "Oh, by the way, we're shutting down." So all of this is rendered moot. Thanks for your money, sucker.
Yeah, the triple hitting Rekka dude is probably.
I don't care. That's the life of a gacha game. All your money's mute until when they gonna shut down. All your money's really mute.
All your base are belong to us. Next topic.
I'm just gonna say special, super special, skill, super skill.
Yeah, she knows all about that. moving on.
Hey, $80.
Rest in peace, Dragalia
I tried to
lost.
get away with it. I tried to get away with it. Okay.
Hey, so I seen some people spend $1 million on a fucking gotcha game for Was
Okay.
it-
I've seen
I
someone
saw
my
a dude I
God.
know for 80.
just because they had Flappy Birds at the highest level. Like I seen someone buy a phone for 50,000 because of that shit. Doesn't mean it was a smart purchase.
Oh no, Legends. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 has been delayed to next year. I mean, I knew it wasn't coming out this year, but
no, we all call that because
like I mean, yeah, we literally all called that. We said it wasn't coming out 2022, and surprise, surprise, it's not coming out
Yeah,
2022.
I was the only one that shocked. I honestly believed them at first.
No.
April Fools, motherfucker. Sorry. I'm getting tired.
I mean, honestly, it is what it is. I mean, they're making a Breath of the Wild, was a great game. So if number 2 is anything like that, it's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
If from seeing it looks like it, so
Yeah, they need more time to polish anyway. That's the
Hassan,
problem
they
with
really
some of their
should.
games, though.
They really should have released that video on April Fools.
That would have been the best because then no one would have known. Wait, is this a joke or is this not a joke?
Yeah.
Is this a
oh
joke?
yeah,
They're like, wait, no, you're serious.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
like it's delayed. Is it?
Is it?
Sunder Cells got messed up because of it, though.
Is it? Are you?
Someone knows me an answer.
Yeah,
If I don't get the one I like, someone's getting a job. And it's
yeah.
not
So
gonna be pretty.
Nintendo shares took a hit about 6%. I mean, to be fair, every company whenever they announce a delay, their shares do plummet a little bit because, I mean, investors will pull out. Hey, no pun intended. When they hear the word delay because they think that means we're losing money.
Yep.
I mean, it's just common economics. That's literally how it works. So
You say you can't make it, they say we ain't gonna give you any more money.
exactly. So I mean, that's all it is. I mean, there's nothing much to it. That's all.
All I'm waiting for is that Bayonetta delay, Bayonetta 3 delay.
Oh, you know that game's getting hecka delayed.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
it's
I
coming.
sense that getting delayed, too. They
I
totally
smell-
need more time to polish a lot of their games.
I smell that delay.
know.
Honestly, I think they should do the same with the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I don't think
That's
they'll do
definitely
it,
getting
but
delayed.
still.
No,
that's
that's definitely delayed.
No, that has bigger issues than that. It's just Nintendo is trying to push these fucking old agenda hardware, and it needs new and stronger hardware. But they're not gonna fucking do that because it's Nintendo, and Pokemon's gonna keep looking like shit. It's literally the fact of like they're trying to utilize as much as the hardware they can, but like every game company does in Nintendo, they're trying to utilize the hardware the best way they can. But it's Nintendo with this outdated processor that's been outdated when they got that shit released. With fucking not a lot of RAM to work with, it's gonna be looking like crap, and it's sad because it could be looking really nice. It could, but Nintendo over here playing with this weak ass hardware. Like this shit is funny. This shit is not funny, dog. It was at first, but it's starting not to get funny anymore.
Will I figure out how to get this consistently?
Yeah, go ahead. Some
No, I
bullshit.
agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing to say because it's so true. Like, Nintendo needs to realize, hey, yeah, we should stop screwing over our fan base. Like, we should actually give them the shit that's going to run our games.
Like you got a fucking Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, like pushing 4K pushing 4K and all that stuff, and running games like 120 like natively. Games looking fucking great. They might not be console level, of course, but at the exact same time, they're still looking good and it's running amazing. While Nintendo Switch users over here, we're barely getting games at fucking 60. We're barely getting games at 30, let alone 60.
Well, Nintendo doesn't feel challenged to
there's
do past that because the Switch is outselling both those consoles, and those consoles at this point don't have any games, so they're not challenging Nintendo to want to say, "Hey, let's do something else."
Say hey.
You know, Nintendo
Because-
outsold the Xbox One that came out before it. So
They're letting Nintendo have their way with them.
yeah.
Basically.
I mean, if they're not going to challenge. Yep.
Man, how the fuck you said it like that?
Yeah, you didn't have to say it like that.
I was trying to just
Oh.
gloss over that.
No, Epic, you can't gloss over that.
I'm not letting him,
like,
I'm not letting him go with that one. But listen, Nintendo does have the fucking mobile market and handheld market and nostalgia market on lock. But it's literally the fact that they still got this weak ass hardware. So when the Steam Deck comes out, and they actually starting to get
Steam Deck still ain't gonna do crap. I hold strong with that. Steam Deck ain't gonna do crap.
Actually, I say Steam Deck will do like at least make a dent.
I don't even think it's gonna do that.
Because Gabe Newell, that's it. Gabe Newell can sell consoles. If
I don't
anyone
know.
can,
Gabe Newell didn't sell the Steam machine, so I'm not even sure it's gonna be a Steam Deck. My man gave up on that.
The what? They didn't even push that shit.
And that was a pretty good piece of hardware, but they just gave up.
I'm sorry, that shit was funny. That's the one piece of tech that Steam didn't even push at all, and then they let that shit die.
They let that thing die faster than I don't even want to continue that sentence because I think I'm going to say something that gets us demonetized. Moving on.
Oh my god! Like when they came out with that system, they didn't even clarify what model is going to do what, and they just said, "Oh, these models can do a whole bunch of different type of stuff." All right, what are they going to do? Yes, and then yeah, they priced them super expensive. I'm talking about at the time. I think the lowest model was like, let me check. Was it 300 or 400?
I believe
the lowest model was like 400 or 500.
I think it was,
I think it was like
2,500
going on 450, something like that.
Yeah, they were mad. They was mad expensive, asking for a lot of money just to play on PC games in the living room. I'm like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Then
that's
they didn't
why
even push it, and then their controller was shit.
And that's why people consult to Francis Drake.
Consult?
Yeah, consult.
You sure that's the word you want to say?
I think that's what you want to stick to with that. So yeah.
Consult, like have a conversation with
yeah.
Francis Drake.
You do catch my drift, don't you?
I catch your drift, but I don't think he catch your drift.
Yeah, he
No,
definitely
I
didn't.
don't. I do not.
All right. So I found the price. The introductory price was $400 to $6,000 with the $50 Steam, but Steam controller $50. Yeah, Steam Link $50, so $50. But the introductory price was $400 to $6,000. Yeah, that was on some drugs.
Yeah.
All right. PlayStation Plus is relaunching with 3 new tiers. Includes classic PS1 and PS2 game. Why is everyone trying to do this trash behind thing like Nintendo is with their online?
Yeah.
But listen, I don't care about none of this stuff because ain't none of the stuff you're putting now is stuff I care about. But y'all trying to charge me for that. You're trying to charge me for stuff I don't even care about.
Let's get to the prices right away. For essential tier 1 is $60 a year. Tier 2 PlayStation Plus Extra is $100 a year. Premium tier 3 is nearly $120 a year. All in US money.
Oh, you meant Game Pass, Epic. You meant
Yeah.
Game Pass.
Now, this PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, this is PlayStation
this-
Plus.
This is their Game Pass competitor.
This is their this is what they're trying to do with Game Pass. This is trash. This is trash pass actually.
Yeah.
So I'm passing on this because it's trash. But
$120 a year just to play classic games from PS3 backwards. No, thank you.
You know what's funny? This is what I said would happen if Nintendo online expansion did well, which it ended up doing well. I said you're gonna see Sony try to do something similar to that, but worse, and charge more. And here it is.
Yeah, they don't even have a real backwards compatibility for PlayStation 3. It's only a cloud version. Like,
yeah, and it's a crappy one. They say, well, this will work for Nintendo, so let's do it too. Like, this is trash.
The cloud is trash in general, personally, but still, this is trash too.
Mind you, the only person who's doing backwards compatibility right is Microsoft, and they're the ones at the last. Yeah, they're
I'm
at the,
paying $120 a year for what? What am I getting?
nothing.
Not much.
Nothing.
Allegedly backwards compatibility with the stuff from PlayStation 3 backwards.
No, you gotta say it right. Select games.
Oh, select games from PlayStation 3 backwards.
Because Mark Cerny made sure he was absolutely clear with what he said. He chooses his words carefully. My man said select games.
Even worse.
For $120 a year. Let's go.
Francis Drake is already busy. So is Blackbeard.
I don't understand though. $120 a year for what? I'm getting nothing. Wait, it's 120 pounds for Europe? Oh, y'all really got cheated. That's crazy. Y'all really got cheated.
120 pounds for Europe. No, 120 euros for Europe. 100-pound notes in case the UK. That's That's actual highway robbery.
Oh, congratulations. I mean, I'm not gonna be getting this, so.
Well, we got Nintendo smoking with an $80 Game Pass with what 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 virtual consoles. That's not even good. And you got PlayStation coming out here with over 120 some Game Pass PlayStation clone that doesn't even have the PS2 library, and nor do they want to do any of the effort to try to get PS2 games and PS2 games. Well, some PS2s and PS2.
I said it's like every time Nintendo does something stupid, it's like Sony's like, hey, like they're looking to see it does it work. And if it works, they say, let us do it too, but we're gonna do it even worse somehow.
We're gonna prove you better.
That's
what it is.
It's like they do this to help Nintendo look better. I feel like maybe they're friends. They're trying to do this. Like, yo, Nintendo's doing something stupid. Let's do something even dumber, so it takes the heat off of them. You know, that's a real friend right there.
No, they do something as dumb as them.
Yeah, like
Nintendo can pull some dumb crap, but the others are also doing worse.
Well, not
sometimes they do it worse,
but they're selling the worst.
Yeah.
No. What kills me is that the fact that the template is there. Microsoft already figured out what to do and have them make the template, and it's there. But the fact that they still fuck it up is just baffling.
Yeah. $120 a year. No way.
And on top of that, they want you to pay all these microtransactions with Gran Turismo.
No.
That's crazy. But let's go to next. I'm not.
Francis Drake and Blackbeard are busy. I hope Ann and Mary aren't booked.
PlayStation get a fat one like right now. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I just don't understand who has the audacity to do something like that. That's crazy.
Absolute audacity.
Epic. Word to the wise is don't cry for the stupid because you'll cry on.
It's offensive and Drew again, that heavy, but it has crazy specials, and that's very welcome because not a lot of fighting games, their specials feel very special.
Yeah.
Feel special.
I feel you, Maximilian, dude. But
oh, sorry. She's like
I think it would be crazy if you could zip around these specials.
Yeah.
You know?
He's in the back.
Yeah,
someone take care of that.
Take care of it now, or I will. No, I'm
That's it.
tired.
Yeah, I'm about to. Harry, I realize something.
Babe.
Are we on the last stop or close?
No, we're on the censorship corner now.
Censor these new what?
All right, first off on the censorship corner, this is something strange. Nintendo of America took down an archived Japanese Super Mario 64 guidebook.
Why?
That's it. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not even a game. That's
It's not
just
even a
guidebook.
game. This is just a guidebook.
Exactly.
It had fan service in it.
Mm-hmm.
On March 14th,
anybody use their properties.
on March
to the point where
14th,
it's-
Dave Shevlin of the Comfort Food Video Games, the site that preserves retro gaming magazines, decided to give a massive gift to dedicate fans of classic influential performer title Super Mario 64 by uploading an archive in the 96 Japanese guide. But Nintendo of America basically DCMA'd them for it. However, thankfully they were determined to preserve the guide and make archives in various locations. So they're down but not out. But still, why? Why would you do this?
Why did
It's
they
just a guide.
DMCA a guidebook?
Like all the Melancholy fans, they're down and that is bad.
It's a guidebook.
This is one of the few things in the censorship corner that is not directly fan service related, if at all, but this is dumb enough. This is actually dumb enough.
Anti-air. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Correct, Maximilian. Sweet Jesus, indeed.
Are we on the last topic or no?
Don't worry, we got more.
I don't think that's what he was asking. But okay.
I'm really tired. I'm really exhausted. I'm gonna call it a night here for me.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
I've passed out twice. Yeah. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you for letting me on. I'll see
Yeah,
you.
you
next
too.
time.
Bye, buddy.
See you later.
Superstar DC.
And make sure you send me that thing up, Steve.
Yeah. Send him that.
Yeah.
Because this big stuff is
Left right before the main event of the censorship corner.
Oh, my girl.
Sad face.
Working up a sweat.
Sad face. Turns out Square-Enix is actually as tyrannical as we thought they are. After that whole ethics department business, we actually called it. Square-Enix recruitment page actually boasts about ethics department censorship. A closer look at what goes on in Square-Enix's ethics department, which brought along about forcing Final Fantasy VII's remake's Tifa locker and having a smaller bosom, has potentially revealed by way of recruitment page, as one individual working there shared that their objective is to check for anything discriminatory, biased, or offensive. And you can see a recruitment page, but it's basically them actually boasting about the crimes they committed. But as indicated, it was believed by some of the ethics department merely suggested changes, but might happen to be ones directly censoring Square-Enix titles themselves from development forward. The honeybee,
This never made sense to me. This never made sense to me because I'm like, real women do have, big bosoms, as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand why it's like, oh, we're just biased against. But no, that's not biased. Real women have these proportions.
Yeah.
Like
There are women in the world that are proportionate like this.
Yeah.
And there are men in the world that are more proportionate than most men. But you don't have a problem with them, do you?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I never understood. So like we can have Cloud be like what some people call a hunk sickle, whatever, but we can't have Tifa have big bosoms. I don't. What?
Ugh.
Like I'm not understanding. It's like, oh well, that's
Yeah, we're dealing with absolute scum that run. We're dealing with absolute scum that run on double standards here. Just like the person here in this case.
And they were boasting about doing it, like, "Aha, we reduced her breast size. Aha, we done it. We done it.
Yeah.
We're inclusive." Like, what? That's weird, man. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quote the important.
Favorite
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to quote
part
the
of your
important
job?
part. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna quote that part and nothing much else. Favorite part of my job, because the ethics team's job is to make changes to whatever the devs make. I have to take responsibility to make sure that any changes I make are justified. It's a lot more than a simple yes or no sort of thing. Being able to propose an alternate expression is also a huge part of it. One aspect I try really hard at is to make sure my changes aren't noticed by the end user. For example, a typo or a conversational or problematic, weird, artistic or verbal expression in a really emotional scene could ruin the experience. The user not noticing my changes mean I've done my job right. On the flip side, when a game I was involved in gets released to outstanding praise, I feel like I'm the one getting praise for my work and it really makes my day. Unquote. Yeah, and yeah, they definitely did that job. At the time when we saw Tifa's nerf, all of us were honestly senile, especially me. We went senile for a good bit.
Okay. I mean, I'm glad that he's or there or whatever happy about their job. I mean, you should enjoy your job. I agree. But I've just never felt someone boast about I reduced the breast size. Yeah.
Proposing
Yeah.
this disgusting mess.
I made this character look uglier than they did in their initial release. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Please praise
Turn
me.
the original design into my own design. Haha.
Yeah.
Like,
That's basically
shut
what
up.
they did.
Like, you should not be proud of taking that's literally taking someone else's art and then saying, we're going to change your dream into this. That's like these idiots that are going to make the freaking Halo TV show shit. Oh yeah, we went based off our own stuff. We didn't care about the video games. You know, the place it was fucking founded.
Yeah.
That's like me getting a Bible, skimming through like every other chapter and going, I pick that word, I pick this word, I pick this word, and ending up with something like the devil is God and the God is the Satan. Something stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying your job, but I mean, what are you doing exactly? You're taking our existing work and say, okay, I'm going to change this. And none of what was already there is culturally acceptable, I guess, even though it's culturally acceptable already. But now it's like, okay, she has her features. They're too proportionate. What?
To quote,
what if someone gets offended?
To quote, as indicated, it was believed by some that the ethics department is merely suggested change, but might happen to be one. They're also the ones directly censoring Square-Enix titles themselves. For example, for Final Fantasy VII Remake, the honeybee in there was changed to take monsters' abilities into account as a result of the corrupt narrative that swarmed over the entertainment industry in the West. Also, similarly, the ethics department was also responsible for tightening Tifa's chest, and will probably bring about other ludicrous changes in the future for the sake of political correctness. Unquote.
My thing is the honeybee end, like, if you play the original Final Fantasy VII, it was not looked at as a good place in that game. Like, the stuff that the owner of it was doing was not praised even within the game. He was considered a weirdo within the game.
Yeah.
That's why Cloud had to dress up as a
shady.
Female. Yeah, that's why Cloud dressed as a female to get into his room. Why did he want Cloud into his room? Because he wanted to have his way. And then when Cloud revealed, "Nah, I'm a dude," he's like, "Oh wait, what's going on here?" Like, that was all viewed as this person was not a good person. That was the whole point.
But they read about Cloud's cross-dressing instead.
Yeah, like,
what the hell?
So That to me just never made sense. Like, I don't understand why these companies tend to keep doing this. Like, oh, political correctness. I'm like, these were never looked at as good things within their respective media. I mean, like, media or whatever, like, whether it was games, anime, whatever. They were never looked like the Honeybee Inn, the owner was looked at as a weirdo within the game. He was looked at as a shady figure within the game. So, yeah, I don't understand what you were doing with the whole, I had to do this to make sure that was more politically correct. No, you did nothing.
You did nothing but actually censor already good work, and now you're hell bent on messing everything up. And the worst part is the company actually went along with it. Absolutely terrible.
You gotta enjoy your job, so at least they are. That's the one silver lining I see in this, is they're enjoying their job, so I'm happy for them. But you did nothing. I just want you to know that.
I weep for the rest of...
You literally did nothing, and you should not be proud of yourself. You should go eat a donut to cheer yourself up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's after a circle party, if you catch my drift.
Oh, they're already doing that. Like, did you not just read what they said?
Oh, yeah.
Favorite part of my job?
Oh, yeah.
You know that them and the homies are all doing a circle party. I say Circle K, we call it. Like, they have the good time.
Yeah.
I can't believe they actually typed that.
Yeah, they seriously typed that.
Oh, we have read some weird stuff on this podcast, but that's pretty funny though. It's just always funny because like these companies have people, in the company, like the legal people look over what they write, and then people looked over and said, "Yeah, that's good."
Yeah. Some people don't think, like, you have a PR team for a reason, and then apparently if your PR team lets you say that, you need to fire them.
Especially if it backfires.
No, it's just like, no, you shouldn't. It shouldn't backfire.
Yeah, the PR team should have looked at him like, no, but PR team looked at him like, that's fine. It's like, is it though?
And they let them do it. Come on.
Like, seriously, like it's like having a president, and they're the people that write the speeches for the president, because most presidents don't write their speeches anymore. It's like having them read something out before having like someone like be a press and read it beforehand to check to make sure the president's not going to offend too many people. Yeah. Like it's ridiculous.
They're gonna start another Grant disaster.
Like, seriously, it's kind of dumb.
I mean, moral story is I'm happy that you're happy, but
no one's happy. You can just shut up and stop.
This is at the fans' expense.
Yeah, like
this is clearly at the fans and any customers' expense.
Yeah, if it's making your day for people to enjoy your changes, I'm sorry I did not make your day because I did not enjoy any of your changes. But
especially not.
I don't see why you're happy. You're one, like it does not make sense why you're happy about the changes. Like, unless you're a guy that's all about. Sorry, I shouldn't say guy. I don't know what that person is, but unless you're a person that's all about having smaller chested females or whatever, and that gets your rocks off or that gets you happy at the end of the day, there's something a little wrong with you. Just being honest.
Yeah, totally. And now we move on to the dumb news section.
That was dumb news.
That wasn't dumb news.
That was the top. That's the top story of the censorship corner. And this,
that was dumb
I guess, that
news.
totally doubled as dumb news. Then.
Oh, that tripled as dumb news.
Uh-huh.
They decided to type out a whole thing for the recruitment page. Like this, trying to get people into that division.
And they let them do it. They let them do it.
The PR team, the hiring team, all looked there and said, "Yep, this will get people to want to come into this department." It makes me want to slap the department, honestly. But whatever. Next topic.
Hopefully harder than how Will Smith did with Chris Rock.
And that's the only reason people ever tune into Oscars is just see something crazy.
Yeah.
The only way. Sorry for dating ourselves in that topic. So, Elden Ring ended up fixing the patch. Yeah, they ended up fixing the death loop exploit. Back before
I didn't know that was
this
an exploit until they fixed it.
Yeah, chief among the new changes in the update at hand is the change that fits the bug in multiplayer that allowed players to teleport others to incorrect map coordinates, which is very apropos to ongoing battle to keep its PC version stable and not exploited. So basically, toll dicks have been hacking and transporting innocent people to places where they're sure to die, and this was an infinite loop until here.
Well, at least they caught it really fast. At least they caught on to that.
Yeah, they thankfully caught on to that real fast.
So I mean that's good, but I didn't know this was exploit until they released their patch notes what they fixed. I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was a problem.
They've done their job correctly then.
Yep. They didn't wait for it to become a problem. They fixed it before it became a problem. Hey, maybe other companies should do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh man.
Wow, what a bug.
Oh.
And that flu is really going around.
It is, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Common sense flu, bud. Man.
Yeah.
I was really upset. Sony really ruined a game I used to like on a PS2.
Now onward to more people not doing their homework at all. Former Playground Games developer claims Fable reboot team lack people with knowledge about action RPGs.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
That makes sense. No, that makes sense. You gotta think
it makes sense of like I understand why the game sucked.
No, like it makes sense when you think about what this industry's been doing. They've been hiring people without the skills to develop stuff. They had no business developing. I mean, hey, look, remember, Sega had outsourced the Big Red Button to make Sonic Boom. Big Red Button up to then made learning games for children on PC, and those games are trash anyway. They had no business making a Sonic game, but it makes sense Sega contracted them specifically. And then not only contracted them, did not give them money or time to make a decent game.
Or that trash.
So, I mean, makes sense that, Fable reboot was, does not have people who know how to make action RPGs on their team. It makes sense. They got visual effects artists. They got, some just, artists that could just make it look beautiful. And that's all they cared about.
Here's the quote. In an interview with the Spanish language news outlet Vandal translated from there. Former Playground Games developer Fernandez de Simon clarified that the Forza Horizon developer may have bitten off more than they could chew and agreed to take on next century of popular video games too. But then again, Playground's a series-oriented company, very organized and production-driven. Every 2 years, they put on the Forza Horizon, which has a more than 90% on Metacritic. With incredible quality, began de Simon. They have taken racing games they dominate these last few years. They're very smart and know what they're doing, but nonetheless, he concluded, though they wanted to branch out something different, they thought that's what they would do as well open world racing games. The studio found out that they lack people with the knowledge of how that sort of gameplay is done.
Yeah, see, when you have a company completely based around making racing games, and no one's even done anything with RPGs, why on earth would you branch out to RPG without bringing someone on board that knows anything about RPGs?
At least be like the technical artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something, or director or something. That way they can help direct you on something. But
especially director.
They could have brought their 12-year-old
cousin.
Yeah. They could have literally called me or Epic or any of my friends, honestly.
They could call anyone. But it's just weird because, like, let's say all me and Hotside ever knew were how to make RPGs, and all of a sudden we're making a racing game, and we're just making a racing game ourselves with no help from anyone else. We're like, how do you do a racing game? No idea. Let's just wing it. It's probably not going to be very good. I mean, these are different genres.
That would be really sick, honestly. Think about that. An RPG racing game?
Nah, just normal simulation.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but think about a game.
Oh yeah, RPG racing game would be amazing, and we're gonna put that in the back burner because we might actually do something like that later. Yeah,
I would be down to do that.
But yeah, it's just like, so yeah, you have people who make racing simulation games, which are very good. Well, no, like, because Forza is a good game. I prefer Horizon though, because the open world of it and just the freeness is amazing. But you're like, RPG, action RPG at that. Do you know how to make one? No, but we're gonna do it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's possible to pull it off, but then again, why would you?
Like, why
Especially
would you?
Especially with that director.
Just like bring in someone who knows. Like, I don't understand this. I don't know.
Here's someone that knows how to do the work.
Nah,
it's a revolutionary idea, Epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't let no one hear you though, man. It makes too much sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like how certain companies say, we need more programmers. Hey, are you gonna,
and then they get a designer to come in.
They get a designer to come in and you're like, why is this not working? I wonder.
It's almost as if they're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it's almost like if you need more programmers, you should hire more programmers. If you need someone who knows how to make action RPG, if you make an action RPG, you should employ people who know how to make action RPGs.
And they have to have the merit for it, not just because of some checkmark bullcrap.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. It makes sense though with how the industry has been acting lately. It makes sense. They don't want to have people who can actually have the skills to do something to do it. Because it's cheaper just to get someone who knows how to make games competently.
It's easier to get someone that has made a game, no matter what the game is, and get them to do the work than it is to get someone that specializes in a game area.
Yeah. It's easier to do that. And that's what they're going to keep doing because it's easier.
Because they look at us and they think, hey, you've made a game before, so you should be able to make anything. No. a lot of games have a lot of different mechanics.
Yeah, like I've tried my hand at making first-person shooters multiple times. It is really hard. I cannot do it. Like right now, I need people who are experienced in it to help me do that, because then once
I'm experienced at level design, but I can't make I can't make a racetrack which is a simple level. Because guess what? A racetrack just goes in a loop. But if it's not fun to play, who's going to actually play the game?
Yeah, so you can know what goes down to the basics, but you still have to have people who can take an extra mile and make it fun, because at the end of the day, a game has to be fun. If you're playing a game and it's a chore to play the game, then the game has not done its job.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
But yeah, so
yeah,
this makes sense. This is the gaming industry. It makes sense.
It does.
It shouldn't. It should, but it does.
It shouldn't work like this, but it does.
yeah. All right, now moving on to the next topic, and we're going to. This is weapons grade BS we're dealing with now.
Wait, there's more BS?
Yeah.
I feel like the last two topics were.
I know, right?
Yeah. So, these next two are on the serious side. The first one, an old man got arrested after threatening Sega with arson and murder. And this was over him being too salty for... This is over him being way too salty from online games of Sega's. The criminal in question, the 54-year-old Akira Watanabe, had police officers sentenced him to arrest him. The man didn't deny charges against him, saying, "Yeah, I was frustrated and upset about losing at Sega Online games." There was 12 threats sent by email from the decrepit old man to Sega Sammy Holdings between January 12th and February 2nd, with the Twisted Man writing out such things that, "I'll set your offices on fire and beat your employees and their families to death," unquote.
This came from a 54-year-old man. I just want y'all to think about that.
Yeah.
Very funny.
He got too salty at online games.
This 54-year-old man said, "Yo, I'm tired of losing. I'm going to come to your house and beat you and your family to death." Bro, it's okay.
And I'm a torture too.
Touch some grass. You said 12? 12 different email?
Yeah.
Bro,
12
I don't even
different
have the
threats.
attention span for 2 emails. You did 12. Listen, we're like...
Man. Glad that actually took that seriously, especially after the KyoAni disaster.
Listen, anyone who knows me knows that my attention span is not the best. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. And it's always interesting when I see people put this time and effort into threatening other people. I'm just like, listen, my attention personally is just not good enough to deal with them. I'm not going to sit there and be like, I'm going to send 12 different messages threatening different people in this company because I'm really salty about this game. Honestly, as soon as I pull my computer up to type the first email, I'm already done before I even hit send, because I'm just like, yo, listen, my attention span I go on to something else. That's just me. Touch some grass, bro.
Please.
I mean, you're not touching grass now, you got arrested.
Yeah.
But whenever you maybe when you're in the yard getting that good workout in, I don't know how the jails in Japan work. If you go outside and do recreation, I don't know. But you do touch some grass, do something, bro. This man must have been living alone. Did not have no wife or nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he was too salty, raging at online games he was playing. And that's directly from Oracle.
I never understood people getting this. Like, I've gotten mad at video games. I have gotten pissed at video games. I have never wanted to do, like, just kill anyone or physically injure anyone. No, it's just like, I get mad at the game. Sometimes I'll throw a controller. And then that's it. That's that release. I don't, past that, I just don't understand. Like,
yeah. I admit I'm a salty person, but I would never resort to this.
Like, I have gotten angry at video games. I'm not gonna try front, but it's just this is ridiculous, man. Like, these people need to go outside, just breathe, breathe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Touch the grass, sing with the birds, something. I don't know.
Yeah, totally. And this is a lot of grass they should be dealing with. Yeah, they need to deal with a lot of grass.
Yeah, Japan has a pretty beautiful countryside. Go to the countryside and just go out there, away from all the bustling city life, and just breathe and take in the nature,
Yeah, and touch some legit grass, not the grass K-Angel is using.
Nah, yeah, not none of that other, not the Bob Marley grass. We're talking a real one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Next topic. And this is at the same level.
Oh yeah, Narcissa.
So a streamer who threatened to shoot people at Twitch headquarters got her permanent ban reversed for following a Twitter meltdown.
Yeah, so Narcissa, I gotta talk about this. So Narcissa used to be known as Cosmo. Cosmo was a dude, got a gender, surgery and became Narcissa. A narcissist, actually. Narcissa. Yeah. And they decided, they've been streaming. They're a speedrunner. Pretty good speedrunner. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna front. Pretty good speedrunner. And they got banned. I don't know why they got banned.
Yeah, it used to be a permaban because the platform said that they'd shoot people at Twitch headquarters right on stream. However, the ban got reduced to only 22 days.
Now, see, the thing about this ban is they were banned on Twitch, and then they released a Twitter statement talking about how they are permanently suspended, and it makes them want to kill themselves and kill everyone at Twitch HQ. About a day after they put out this message, they deleted the message, and then Twitch decided to unban them.
And that's over this set of tweets.
Yeah, and then Narcissa released a statement saying, I'm glad I'm unbanned. Maybe it's good to see that Twitch realized people change or something like that. I'm like, I don't know, Narcissa. I'm not feeling what you're putting down right there.
I don't know how true that is, Narcissa. Can you explain?
You're threatening to shoot.
Oh yeah, there's these posts.
Yeah,
but there's probably some people on Narcissa's side, and it's like, hey, yeah, we're gonna just stop watching Twitch because you got rid of our favorite streamer. They probably legitimately was like, yeah, no.
See, this is the problem. Like, I remember when Cosmo first became Narcissa, and I said there was something wrong here. And this was before he actually became Narcissa. I said there's something wrong with Cosmo. Like when he lost his girlfriend and he moved out of that place, another place and stuff, and he started just saying weird stuff in his streams. I'm like, there's something wrong here. I think this man should get some help. And he became Narcissa, and then I was like, there's something wrong here. This man might need some help. Oh, you're just transphobic. No. There's something wrong with Cosmo. It's Narcissa. I don't care what you're calling him, Cosmo, Narcissa. There's something wrong with them, and it needs to be fixed before anything goes further. Then Narcissa was doing this whole 12-hour stream, and multiple 12-hour streams, and then one of them started singing a song about being out of their mind. Literally, the lyrics of the song is, I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my effing mind. I was like, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
I think Narcissa needs some help. And it's just got worse and worse, and then this happened.
Yeah, she totally needed some help.
This has been over years. I'm like, there's something wrong.
And then Twitch caves and reduces the ban to 22 days.
I mean, to be fair, and I'm not even trying to be that guy, but I feel like I have to say this. If I saw someone who looking like Narcissa talking about they're going to be shooting up my headquarters, I might unban them too, because at least while I'm still there, I'm going to get myself out of there and then hit them with that permaban, because I ain't trying to have them come to my office. That's just me, and that's not trying to be anything. It's just like Narcissa. Looking at Narcissa, I feel like they're a person who would do that. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
I know that's not socially correct to say, but it's. I'm just looking at face.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, just look at it.
That looks like someone who might have shared a cell with Ted Bundy. I don't know, but
Wow.
That's as far as I'm gonna go with that one.
What a way to put it, Epic.
Yeah. That's probably the most out of pocket thing I've said on this entire podcast and all the time of us doing podcasts. That's crazy, but
yeah.
Yep. Easily.
I said it before. I said it again. I said something was wrong before Cosmo even became Narcissa. I said there's something wrong here. There's something wrong here. I think he needs some psychological help.
Yeah.
And now they need some psychological help.
Yeah, they need some psychological help now more than ever. Especially since good chances are that it's going to happen again.
And now some of the people who actually were trying to call me transphobic, I saw some of them tweeting like when I was looking at Twitter, I was looking at Twitter. That was already once a blue moon thing anyway. And I saw some of these people were calling me out on like YouTube and Twitch. I'm like, wait, you guys are saying that y'all think Narcissa needs help? Huh? I feel like I was saying that same thing years ago when I was called transphobic. Huh? So only now does Narcissa need help after threatening people to kill people and then themselves? Like, but Narcissa didn't need help when they're clearly doing a plea, singing a song about being out of their effing mind. The actual lyrics of the song, they didn't need help then, bro.
Come on.
I'm gonna say this. You know, this is part of my French, but fuck out of here with all that, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I called this, and y'all knew this was happening. Yeah, y'all missed me with that. That's all I'm saying.
I got nothing else here.
Ain't none of y'all try to hit me up and say I was right, because I don't need to be confirmed on what I already knew. Like, bro, that's some stupid stuff, bro.
I hope nobody acts shocked when they do shit like this again.
That's crazy.
And no,
I hope someone puts a stop to it.
Yeah.
Now we all agree Narcissa needs help. Now we all agree on that? Like, come on now.
Here's a stream idea, Narcissa. How about 24 hours with a therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
24
have
hours
all the money
with a
from your
therapist.
stream going to pay the therapist. There you go, bro. Like, come on now.
Hell, that's actually a great idea for a subathon.
Make fun either, because I go see a therapist from time to time. Honestly,
that's actually
like I have depression and anxiety, so I go and see a therapist about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's fine to see a therapist, especially when you need
That's
one.
actually a great idea for a subathon, especially if the therapist actually agrees with this.
Yeah, I mean, do something. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
and all of it or most of it goes to the therapist for this.
Yeah, you know, make this a whole event. I mean,
if I'm hosting it, dude's already getting paid by me. Why would he get even more money?
No, I'm talking about like you work out therapists where like they work out like a payment plan and like the money you're getting from the whole subathon streaming therapist, like
Okay,
a certain
fair
amount is going to paying them with that payment plan.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty cool. You know, that like they're up for it. You know, you can make a little thing out of it, so you get to bring the fans along for your journey, which is what Narcissa says they want to do. Narcissa's been doing that since they were Cosmo, because Cosmo always wanted to bring the fans along, and that's why I like watching Cosmo. I fell off of Cosmo when he started losing his mind and started saying some really weird stuff, not just out of pocket, just really crazy stuff. Then he became Narcissa. I'm just like, yeah, it wasn't tracking with me anymore. Not because I have anything problem with transgenders. It's just a pure Cosmo to Narcissa thing. Purely them.
It was the psyche that they made that transition.
Yes, like, I mean, already you're gonna be in an unstable position because you're taking hormones that are completely, changing the inner workings of your body. Already, that's gonna change your mindset, honestly. But when you're going out with an already terrible mindset, you get that.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done with this one. What about you?
Yep.
Oh, I'm definitely done. Narcissa, get some help. Cosmo, I love you, man. I really do think you need help. I really do.
Yeah, totally.
And I really want you to go as far as possible. You were a phenomenal streamer. You still can be. Your speed runs, they were really entertaining, and even your speed runs now are pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's just the character you are now just doesn't track me. But you can still do great things, and don't make these tweets. Don't, whatever this is, please get some help. All right.
Yeah.
You probably never see this, and I'm fine. But if you, off chance you do, I'm Epic Steve. I'm a huge fan. Please do something.
Yeah. Now I got two fun articles before we close out. One of them are actually from some modders. This used to be an April Fool's joke from back then. Now they're making this side project become real. This is a Bloodborne PS1 demake creators are now making the Bloodborne kart. This is in lieu of the Crash Team Racing era.
Oh man, that's been a minute.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I really do like these demakes. Like I saw did you want to see the Mario Odyssey demake? It was like a Mario Odyssey demake, Mario Odyssey 64 demake. That was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That one I haven't seen, but it sounds glorious.
It looks glorious. It's like 64 graphics, but it's Odyssey. It just, and they had to do some provisions because they actually put it on a cartridge. So that was really cool. Yeah. Hello?
Oh yeah, I've also seen the Game Boy remake for Persona 4. No idea if it's for Golden or OG Persona 4, but that looked actually well made. However, for those interested in this will come out as soon. This will actually come out as soon as it's ready. This was a game, and this was a Oh yeah, this was previously an April Fool's joke, and that was actually the prototype for the April Fool's joke. But I can't wait to see I can't wait to see the actual product of this when it shows up. So totally follow Love.zip and this entire team if you're interested in either the Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne kart. And now we actually move on to the final topic. I figured that one was far funnier. Sounds like you guys are ready.
Yes. Move on.
Don't worry. So everyone's on Kirby's balls right now. Everyone wants to steal them from a Target somewhere. But actually hear me out here. Everyone wants to steal Target's new Kirby balls. And Twisted universally acknowledged that a single nerd possession of a great collection of video games must be one of a Kirby ball. Those are the immortal words of Jane Austen. She knew what she was talking about because Target's new promotional installation has got dorks across the world under the collar. As teased on Twitter on Tuesday the 22nd last month by someone who appears to be an installation specialist, Target stores are much like they did with the Mario and Luigi back when Mario Kart 8 came out. Obviously, the Kirby balls are much more appropriate because Kirby is round. Mario and Luigi aren't. But the part that is upsetting people is that the instructions for installation include a request to toss the Kirby balls after April 10th, despite the fact that everyone loves it. We don't condone stealing, of course, mostly for legal reasons, but if one of those Kirby balls ends up falling out of our bins in our hands, we certainly won't complain. Well, we might wash it first, but then we won't complain. Unquote. Well, honestly, I would want the one. I don't want the normal ones instead of the ones with the mouth open, unless I want to do something funny with those. Preferably Kirby inhaling the objects like my router that I'm staring at right now. Other than that, that was just my plans. What do you guys think of this?
I honestly don't know. Like, I get it, but I don't get it, and I really don't know.
If it isn't the Forgotten Land, it's totally this.
All right.
Well,
Epic,
really,
you still here, Bob?
Epic? I think he ended up bailing after I said everyone was on Kirby's balls.
He's muted right now.
Oh, man. Houston, we have a problem.
Yep. Well, good thing it's the last topic.
Yeah, it was the last topic, thankfully. Yeah, normally he doesn't do that midstream unless something else came up.
Yeah. Well, his OBS was acting up before stream, so it's probably got to do something with that.
Yeah, there. And that's why this is recorded on his part. We're still literally live.
Yep.
On the other channel.
But anywho's.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right.
Last topic, Epic.
Everyone's on Kirby's balls. What do you think about that?
I mean, it makes sense. Kirby has name Snow. Kirby, he started the show. But shouts right back at you. I mean, I saw this coming. No pun intended.
Pun intended.
I like how the person writing this. Yo, Kate Gray said everyone includes us. Yo, Kate Gray trying to steal Target's Kirby balls too. Okay. Kay said, after this article, I'm about to go steal it myself. That's basically what Kay's telling you.
Man. Yeah, you just know people totally took those.
I mean, look at them. They look adorable. They look pretty cool. I mean, it's
They
like, you know,
look
it's
soft
like,
and squishy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, yo, it's like, thank you. Thank you for your contribution to my Kirby collection. Thank you.
Or the clerks have to explain to them that those aren't for sale. Then they get stolen anyway somehow. What?
So when they stop doing this promotion, I wonder if they're going to just give it out to some people. Like, I mean,
Or auction
be
them.
just tossing it, you know?
Yeah.
That is so cute, though. Shout out to Kirby.
Yeah. And that's our entire show.
Yep.
Anyone got anything to get out before we go into the outros?
Okay, I'm good.
The Jason R drama was stupid. I do not agree with certain YouTubers. I'm not saying their names because I don't want to seem like I'm calling anyone out. It was stupid.
You can tell me. I'll call him out. I don't give a shit. No, but if for real thoughts though, his situation is his situation, and it shouldn't matter if he doesn't want to play with you or not. No matter what gender you are. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to play, he doesn't want to play. Leave the poor guy alone.
Yeah, he simply said he doesn't want to play. Leave him alone. It's not istophobia. Especially,
he isn't saying
totally
he doesn't want to play with you because he's better than you. He's saying he doesn't want to play with you because he's afraid his wife. He's just trying to respect what his wife wishes. Like, seriously.
Yeah, or is trying to make his wife want bad ideas.
If you overlook it to make it say that, oh, this guy thinks he's better than us, so he doesn't want to play against us weak girls. No, he didn't say that. He said, my wife doesn't like it when I play with girls, so I try not to play with them. Unless she's in the room with me or something. But like, if you got a problem with that, you got a problem with that. That's not his problem to deal with, it's yours.
Yeah, just let people play with whoever they want as long as they're not legit hurting the people.
It's their stream, it's their money.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want one of the YouTubers I was watching was just trying to talk about how, well, their private life became public when they decided to make this hobby that they're doing or something like that public. Like, he's affecting everyone publicly by choosing to not play with women. I'm like, no, he's not affecting anyone publicly. There are entitled people who are like, oh, he should be playing women. He does not owe you anything. Streamers owe no one anything. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I've donated to some streamers before. I don't think they owed me anything. I donated because I wanted to donate. There's no, oh, I feel like they don't owe me anything.
I subscribe to streamers all the time.
Yeah,
but that's
same.
because I enjoy their personality. I enjoy their content. I don't expect them to be like, oh, you subscribe to me? Yeah, I'll play games with you. Yeah, I'll give you shout outs. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't do that. It's called a donation for a reason.
Yeah, if I'm gonna donate to anyone, it's because I really enjoy them and nothing else. Exactly. Or I actually care for them and nothing else. I don't expect nothing in return whatsoever.
That was the entertainment. They owe me one thing, and that was the entertainment. If they provided that, I gladly provided whatever I provided, whether it be a view, a donation, whatever.
Yeah.
That was no one forced me. I decided that on my free will. So it is what it is. That's a complete non-issue. So, and that topic just didn't make sense to me. I don't know how it went as far as it did, because this has been a thing that's been brewing for months. I didn't even cover it, and I'm just like, oh, it's still happening? Well, no, let me just cover it. Hopefully it's done. I don't think he should apologize. I think that was the worst thing for him to do.
Yeah.
But I guess all that stuff got to him. Death threats, people coming for his wife, people trying to dox him over.
I still wouldn't have apologized. Like I would have. Yeah, I understand trying to protect your family and saying whatever you need to protect your family, but you don't need to apologize for trying to respect your wife's wishes. You don't need to apologize to people that don't understand the situation. It's kind of ridiculous that you would do that in the first place.
But yeah, that's literally my only final thoughts about everything. That topic was just so stupid. It didn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. And if you're
streamers owe you nothing.
Yeah, and if you're gonna be extremely salty don't go too far within threaten everyone's headquarters. Please and thank you.
They got enough stupid people to deal with without having to worry about your dumbass. Like, they have to worry about their own games and stuff, which is very stressful in itself. Stop making their life harder. Just stop making life harder for everyone. How about that?
Yeah.
Once again, touch some grass. That does a lot of people good. I really think y'all should do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into these outros. We got Hot Sut.
Yo, this has been your boy Hot Sauce, and I'm also Gentle Giant Gamer on Twitch. Come check me out sometime, and I hope to see you there. Goodbye.
In the description, Master Minoso.
This has been Master Menos from Menos' Madhouse. And until next time, be seeing ya.
And this is Epic Steve, the big boss of the podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.
See ya.
Deuces.